Okay, so Judge Wolff, I'm sure you've been kind of briefed on the some of the allegations made by Governor Greg Abbott today, including that children were being sexually abused, neglected, and essentially starved, and then also not being cohorted. Your reaction to each of these allegations?
Well, first of all, if it's somebody sexually abused one of those kids, then they need to get them and get hold of them. I've not heard anything like that. Everything the governor said has been a general allegation. I've been out there. I've seen what's going on out there. They're getting 3 hot meals a day. They're getting 2 snacks a day. There's a separate tent where 300 of them are cohorted, where it's up to 300 are cohorted if they do have COVID. So it's a federal facility, as you well know. Health and Human Services is out there. Homeland Security is out there. Federal Protective Services is out there. They've got a plethora of different agencies. CDC's out there. So they'll have to respond to these allegations. This is the first I've heard.
And it's something that I asked you on the phone earlier, that if these allegations turn out to be true, would you think that would be grounds for termination of the contract?
We both have a right to terminate within 7 days. That's our right. And if there's I'm not going to answer hypothetical. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's there were 900 volunteers that have been out there. Catholic Services has been out there. Bishop was out there. Commissioner Flores is out there volunteer. So I've not heard this. But if there is some sexual abuse of a child, then that needs to be taken care of.
And in terms of the governor's allegations that these children are being neglected, your response?
Well, I don't believe they are. I mean, like I say, talk to Catholic Charities, talk to Health and Human Services. There's a lot of them out there. There's a recreation room. There's 3 hot meals a day. There's televisions. Soccer. They can play soccer. I've not heard of anything till the governor came down and said this. I just don't know whether it's true or not what he's saying.
And the governor,
because they're general allegations. He didn't give you a name. He didn't give you a person. He didn't give you who did it.
Correct.
I don't know. I just don't know whether it's true or not.
Yeah, and with regard to the governor's allegations that this border surge is caused by policies of the people on the other side of the aisle, and things like that.
There's obviously a very controversial feeling between the state of Texas Republicans and the Joe Biden administration. They're constantly in conflict with each other. They sue the federal government, so it's not a pretty relationship between the two of them. I just don't know what happened in this particular instance.
Okie dokie. Do you think it would be beyond the governor to make something like this up, or?
All right, let me put it this way. He's the most political governor I've ever seen.
Okie dokie. And just the fact that this could potentially be happening in the county which you are the chief executive over, and I guess you say you're not really sure what happened. Does that make you feel uncomfortable that you?
Well, as you well know, we have thousands of child abuse cases every year. There's over in Bexar County, I'm not talking about out there, in Bexar County, some 1,500 to 2,000 kids are removed every year. So it could have happened out there. I just don't know if it did, and I don't know who did it, and I don't know who it was. Who did a kid make a complaint? I just don't know.
Okie dokie. And last question from me. What steps are you taking to, I guess, get more information about this?
We're trying to get some answers from the federal government, the people that are out there. What is their response to this? And I'm sure they'll have one before long. Okay.
Thanks so much, Judge Wolff. I appreciate your time as always.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye.